I do, I do.
Sounds like it's pretty bad.
Just say that there's 10 courts. Yeah. It was quite
Behave yourself, you're on camera. I know, don't worry, we'll film you buying yourself. Don't abuse it around. See ya. Let me know once they declare
Fighting over it now.
Snimak.
Yeah.
It's a very good afternoon and welcome to Emerald Hills Reserve for this round 12 West Group M-League first grade fixture between Harrington United and the Camden Tigers. Great to have your company on the Macarthur Football Association YouTube page for this vital fixture here this afternoon as we go into the second half of the home and away series. Both teams will be giving their best efforts to try and secure the 3 points here this afternoon. Our referee in the centre is Jared Daniels. The assistant referee furthest from camera is Lewis Hudson. And the assistant referee closest to camera is Brooke Fitkow. So Harrington Park will get us underway here on their home ground this afternoon. Referee Jared Daniels making sure everything's in readiness, and we're underway here as Harrington Park in their all dark strip. They'll be running from right to left on your screen, and the Camden Tigers, the orange tops of the black shorts and the orange socks, they'll be running from left to right on your screen. Referee Jared Daniels finding an early free kick here for the home team. A long free kick, headed away from the Tigers, but United get it back down the left-hand side. Prince-Anoski couldn't quite control it, and now the Tigers to come away with it with a throw-in. Tigers, a long throw down the line. Harry Gilder couldn't get there, but the ball falls back now for the Tigers as they reset from halfway. Tigers to get a throw on the far side. So today it's fourth place Camden Tigers up against the ninth place Harrington United. This is the final fixture in round 12. And all the results are in besides this one. So with a victory this afternoon, the Tigers can get into third place. Gunners at the moment are there via a 4-1 victory over Gregory Hills at Cunningham Park last night. And a chance for the Tigers to jump over Gunners, and for Harrington down in ninth spot, well, they'll need to start moving quickly if they get to entertain any kind of finals series. They'll be looking for all 3 points here this afternoon. They'll be very encouraged from a recently rescheduled fixture back in round 8 with a great 3-1 victory over the second placed St Andrews Eaglevale. They'll be looking at that kind of effort here this afternoon at home, try and push their claims in different form from the Tigers. They've lost their last 2 matches. They'll be looking to get things back on track here this afternoon if they can. So down the left-hand side now, Dylan Penner for Harrington. Back in the middle, Sepulveda. As Harrington United, through Sepulveda in the middle of the park, keep possession. A nice pass on the left-hand side to Penner again. Left-footed cross, top of the box, and play on is the call from the referee. Tyler Reid with the ball. As the Tigers look to build up, Lewis Gibson goes back out to the left-hand side for the Tigers. Jake Taylor looking for the return ball. That channel's blocked momentarily, but Taylor does somehow navigate that. And the Tigers recycling now back to the right-hand side. Ball's given away. Tap forward from the Hornets here and hurriedly out of play for the Tigers. United now with a throw in. So just on 4 minutes here at Emerald Hills Reserve. Great to have your company on the Macarthur Football Association YouTube page for this round 12 fixture. We're at Emerald Hills Reserve, and Harrington United Hornets up against the Camden Tigers. Penner with a throw for the home team. Gliding header, and it goes all the way back to Tom Haynes. In goal today for the Tigers. He unloads, it goes up over halfway as the Harrington player lost his footing there. Well taken down the right-hand side there by Kut Deng. Puts the ball through, but Haynes will be favourite to get there, and he does. For the Tigers, and picks up cleanly. Tigers way through Alex Steedman down the right here. Held up there from Caden Locke, and he'll win a free kick. Holding the ball up nicely there, and Steedman goes long, sweeping the ball out to the left, and hurriedly put away there over the sideline from the Harrington defence. Reece Smith under a bit of pressure there and had to find the sideline. Haynes at the back now for the Tigers. They've been under a little bit of defensive pressure in the opening minutes. Lovely ball out to the right. Steedman running onto it here for the Tigers. Took a heavy touch there and invited Harrington back into the contest. Penner now for the Hornets down the left-hand side. Still with Penner, and now shoots a ball over to the left-hand side. Kept in play nicely. The Hornets attacking down the left. Back to Penner. Penner with a touch towards the corner flag. Looking for an out. He does. He finds one. Princeneski. And a shot which takes a deflection. There'll be a corner kick. Adrian Sepulveda there with that left-footed strike, and it took a deflection off the Tigers. And we're going to have our first corner kick of the afternoon here for Harrington United. So certainly put a bit of pressure on here, the Tigers, in the early moments. Can they maybe cash in here and be the first team to score here this afternoon? So Matteo Serre with the corner kick here for United. Goes fast stick. Scramble at the moment, and Tigers scramble it away. United straight back. Ball falls for United and they move forward. Deng. Right-footed shot there on the turn. Just couldn't get the purchase he wanted. Princeneski, and Haynes takes it easily for the Tigers as they look to play out. Caden Locke, nice turn there from Locke. A ball in the middle, and that just took a heavy touch there from the Tigers. And easily into the hands there of Curtis Tolnay, the captain and goalkeeper for Harrington United this afternoon. So United with a throw-in on the far side in the setting sun here at Emerald Hills Reserve. Tom Haynes punches it up to halfway. United with a touch there from Matteo Serre. Now the Tigers go forward. Locke here with the ball for the Tigers. Gets it inside the byline, but just couldn't quite keep his balance and find a Tigers shirt, and Penner comes away with it for United. Matteo Serre. Princeneski couldn't keep it. Now the Tigers win it back. Jack Haynes in the middle, the skipper. Locke over the top. Headed away from United. Sepulveda finds Penner. Penner left-footed pass down the left channel. Battle for the ball between Ryan Topolowski and Sam Gelder, and the Tigers win the verdict with the throw. In it comes, just on their side of halfway, Steedman. And the Tigers are recycling the ball. Moving it to the other side. Now loose man in the middle there, Lewis Gibson, turns. Nice pass to Locke. Out here on the right for the Tigers. Locke. Left-footed ball in the middle, taken there by United. Now they're on their way. Down the left-hand side, plenty of space here for Prince Anoski. Can he find a teammate? He does. On the inside, Topolowski. On the edge of the box, fakes with his right, goes with his left to the top of the box. Haynes couldn't keep it. And the Tigers get it away. And Steedman now for Camden averts an emergency there for the Tigers. Here come the Hornets. Back down the middle. Topolowski on the left-hand side inside the box, but the flag is up on the far side. Offside against Harrington United, and Tigers can just take a breather here and just reset as the home team certainly have started the stronger of the two teams here in the opening 10 minutes. Haynes just couldn't keep that ball cleanly, and somehow they scrambled away. And a throw now for the Tigers on the far side. Tigers with the ball inside the half, trying to manufacture an opening here. That was a foot there from Harrington United, I think, all the way back to Curtis Tolnay in goals for the Hornets. He'll be looking to unload with his right hand under pressure in the middle of the park there. With Sepulveda. The ball ends up back for the Tigers. The play on was the call. Nice strong challenge there from the Tigers. From Lachlan Newman. No foul, and now the United come back down the right-hand side. Tigers through the feet. Give it away and win it back, and Haynes forced to come out and clear by foot. It works out well for the Tigers. So Camden to take this throw in on the far side. They've been in the back foot in the opening minutes here. Looking to sustain some pressure here on the Hornets' goals. And they'll be desperate for a victory here this afternoon to try and get themselves back in the third spot with a victory here this afternoon. In goes the ball inside the box. United get it away. Bounces over the head there of Sam Gelder. Flags up here. Assistant referee Brooke Fitco puts her flag up. Offside against the Camden Tigers. So Curtis Tolnay all the way from goals to take this free kick here for the Hornets as they look to keep this pressure up on the Tigers. Tolnay goes long. Tigers put it out of play, so it'll be attacking throw in here for Harrington United. Just in front of our broadcast position here. A nice vantage point. Penner with a throw. Ball falls for Topolowski, a left-footed cross, couldn't get it through. And the Tigers come away with it. Through Lewis Gibson. Oh, lovely ball up here now. There's a bit of space here. Can the ball get through? Couldn't thread it through. And United will turn and back to Tolnay, who's under pressure. Gets it out to the right-hand side. A free kick for a foul on Tolnay there against the Tigers. Referee Jared Daniels just telling Harry Gilder, can't do that. All the way back to Haynes. Tom in goal. Brother Jack, number 35, the brothers in the starting lineup here this afternoon for the Tigers. Sam Gilder. The Tigers look to play out, then they go long again, and the ball will just roll on by, hits the corner stick, and it deflects for a throw-in, and quick thinking there. Throws back to Tolnay. And under pressure here, Harrington Park, a shot from Locke. Across the face of goal there. And Caelan Locke almost unlocked the door there for the Tigers with that defensive error. But on an acute angle, he couldn't find the target. So Curtis Tolnay now with a goal kick. Up over halfway. Jake Taylor goes back, and the Tigers playing at the back, then going long. He's the captain on the ball, Jack Haynes. Back to Gibson. Gibson to Jake Taylor, and they go all the way down the left. United happy with this. They can keep it under check at the moment, as the Tigers look to recycle the ball, and then they'll no doubt go along. Gibson. That's better play. Harry Gilder on the turn, looking for an orange shirt. Gilder unloads from distance, but Curtis Tolnay saw it all the way and takes it on the first bounce. That's better play from Camden. Looking for feet there through the midfield. United with a throw on the far side. Deng over his head. And the ball is rolling down the right. It'll stay in play. Gibson now for the Tigers. Turns. Goes long to the right, looking for Locke, but it's over his head. And away for a throw-in for Harrington. United. So 17 minutes gone here in the first half in this round 12 West League, West Group M League fixture. And it's Harrington United 0, Camden Tigers 0. Very tight match. Harrington United having better of the opening exchanges. And you just feel as though Camden might be able to wiggle their way back into this contest. Gibson goes forward. It falls here for the Tigers. A side-footed pass now. Locke is offside. No, it's not. Locke, it's Harry Gilder, who came from an offside position, according to assistant referee Brooke Fitco. And it'll be a free kick here for Harrington United. So back in round 11, the Gunners had a 2-0 victory over Harrington United. And the Tigers went down to Tamil by 4-2. And that was off another loss the previous round. So Camden really looking to try and find some early season form here to try and get back into the mojo and finals contention again. Topolovsky shouldered off the ball there. And it's away for a goal kick. All legally, according to referee Jared Daniels, and it'll be a goal kick for Camden. Locke calling for it out here on the right. Gibson turns. Now he finds Locke. On the turn, Steedman on the overlap, but with his back to goal, Gibson. A nice flick there to Steedman from Harry Gelder. Steedman in the middle. Harrington United just get a foot in and avert the emergency momentarily as the Tigers look to build some pressure here. Starting to put together some good passages of play as they recycle the ball again. Sam Gelder. Michael Franklin Tripodi on the left. Ball's out of play. Now the Tigers back on the attack. Across the face of goal, a shot. Oh, good save. Curtis Tolnate full stretch to his left. It was Harry Gelder there that turned, ghosted across the top of the D, unloaded with his right foot, and the captain of Harrington United pulls off a brilliant save. So the Tigers starting to gather some momentum here midway into the first half. Still no score here at Emerald Hills Reserve. The Tigers pushing for the opening goal here. In comes the corner kick and headed away for a goal kick. So Harrington United restart now with a great save there from Tolnay. Nothing came in the corner for the Tigers. And still scoreless here at Emerald Hills Reserve. United to the throw-in. Deng couldn't keep it in. The Tigers kick it away through Franklin Tripodi. Deng. Loses out for Harrington United as the Tigers come back here. Locke with his back to goal. Keeps possession. Finds Steedman here on the right-hand side. Gibson goes all the way back to the left-hand side as Franklin Tripodi finds a teammate, but the Tigers give it away. Penner down the left here for Harrington United. Offside there against Harrington United. Prince Anoski judged to be offside by assistant referee on the far side, Lewis Hudson. The Tigers start again. Give it away. Matteo Serre. He gives it away now, and the Tigers come back towards the middle, looking for options. Locks on down the right here. The ball down the right passage. Locke onside for the Tigers. What can he do here? Back to his left foot. Across to the far stick, headed down, and in the end saved there by Curtis Tolnay. A bouncing ball. Franklin Tripodi does well to get a foot to it for the Tigers. Harrington come away with the ball, United. Prince Anoski back to the middle. Adrian Sepulveda. He fouled. Play on's the call. Not much protest there from Sepulveda putting his hands up. Almost saying, don't get me for a dive, ref. And play on's the call. There'll be a throw in here for Harrington on this near side. So Penner to restart play here for Harrington United. Goes down the line. Topolovsky under pressure gets a nice left-footed cross, but United couldn't direct that header on target. Deng, and it's away for a goal kick. So the long ball down the left-hand side. Looking for Harry Gilder, and Harrington United keep it in play, but give it straight back to Camden. Sam Gilder decides to go for a run down the middle. Gibson under pressure. He does well, Lewis Gibson here, charging up the middle. Still in play, Gibson comes back. Play on's the call. Sepulveda now for Harrington. Down the left-hand side, Princenoski loses out. Referee says play on, no foul. Second ball on the field. We're still playing on. Gibson, long ball down the right-hand side. The ball is a Harrington United throw-in. Good piece of defensive work there from Robli Muhammad. Keeps out the Tigers and wins his team a throw. Down the line. Gibson, certainly been heavily involved here, Lewis Gibson for the Tigers. In the middle of the park. Alex Steedman now goes down the line for Camden. It's a return ball there from Locke. The ball headed down and given away. Princenoski, can he find a mark? He finds a Camden body and the ball rebounds back to the Tigers. Locke in a tight position down the right, cuts back inside on his left foot. Sam Gilder. Now with United, Princenoski. Well read there by Franklin Tripodi, who gets the ball away for the Tigers. Now Princenoski with a sweeping ball looking for Deng. Headed away there from Jake Taylor of the Tigers, and now they come back down the middle, but a lovely tackle there from Sepulveda. Stops the progress momentarily there of Camden, but they retain the ball and look for another attacking raid here, the Camden Tigers. Now Steedman out here on his right. Tried to centre the ball, but a timely foot in there from Robli Muhammad. And it deflects back to Tolney in goal as Harrington United start again, who've put some early pressure on the Tigers, but now they've got to absorb some of the Tigers' pressure as they look the more likely team to score at the moment. No score here at Emerald Hills Reserve. Great to have your company on the Macarthur YouTube channel, Macarthur Football Association. And approaching the 28-minute mark in the first half, it's Harrington United 0, Camden Tigers 0. Steedman gets us underway with a throw-in for the Tigers. Jake Taylor. Once again, they go back. Franklin Tripodi. Jack Haynes. Shot block there. From Matteo Serre, and it'll be a throw in here. Steedman goes down the line for the Tigers. The ball back in the middle. Locke with his left foot, and that ball's been smothered, but it falls back now for the Tigers. Jake Taylor with a cross. An opportunity here. A shot, and couldn't quite get the purchase he wanted there. Tolney takes it comfortably in the end, but Jack Haynes with a shot. But Camden come back again. Ball's taken away. Deng gives it away. And Tigers through lock. Back in the middle of the park. It's a return ball. Comfortably covered there from Robley Muhammad. Penner. Ball's given away. Harry Gilder ends up with the ball again. Tigers down the left-hand side. A side-footed pass looking for Gilder. Intercepted there by the defence in Reece Smith for Harrington United. And the Tigers bustle their way back and win the ball. A similar scenario here, recycling the ball. Look really dangerous if they can get it through the midfield and find an opportunity. Stedman. Patient again, Camden. Sam Gilder down the right. Ball pushed a bit wider than he'd like. Just inviting the United players in. Jake Taylor, they're standing off at the moment. And a mistake in the end there from Franklin Tripodi gives a throw in for Harrington United. United down the right with a throw. They'll get another throw with a rebound. So no score here at Emerald Hills Reserve. It's Harrington United 0, Camden Tigers 0. Both teams requiring 3 points for their future ambitions in the home and away series here at the Macarthur Football Association, including this match. There's 6 more to go after this. This being the 7th one, the final match of round 12. And a free kick here goes to Camden. Referee Jared Daniels finding a foul there against Prince Anoski. The ball will come all the way back onto the centre circle in the Tigers side of halfway for a free kick. So the Tigers start again with a patient build-up. Sam Gilder. This time it looks to go long. Gets the return ball from brother Harry. Now the ball down the left channel there from Franklin Tripodi. He's out of play, and now be a throw in for Harrington United on the far side. Long throw down the line. Franklin Tripodi with a header back for the Tigers. The ball's out of play. Camden to take the throw in. Jack Haynes. Good piece of defending there from Schmidt. Denies the Tigers on that occasion. Back come Camden, a long throw down the left-hand side. Haynes with a cross to the top of the box. Just a gentle lollipop into the hands there of Curtis Tolnay. Who unloads for Prince Anoski. It's Harrington United under defensive pressure again. Penner being pressed there by Harry Gilder, who goes all the way back to the keeper. Good effort there from Harry Gilder, like a greyhound, back to the right back position and Certainly showing plenty of energy. Harry Gilder for the Tigers. And that ball just tapped out. And it'll be Camden to restart with a long throw to the top of the box, headed towards the middle, and Tolnay gets there first for Harrington United. Skipper and goalkeeper for the Hornets. Now ball through the middle, and Tigers push it out of play. Chris Curry there looking for that ball through the middle for Harrington United. Couldn't quite find him. Penner to restart with a throw in. Penner in the middle. Gets the return ball. Down the left channel, Prince Anoski. Outnumbered there by orange shirts. So far doing well. Dancing around there in a tight spot and gives it away. So can either team just seize this match by the scruff of the neck and take an advantage here in the first half? Locke goes back. Franklin Tripodi gets the return ball as the Tigers look to advance downfield and maybe put on a serious opportunity to score here. Good hustling down the left-hand side there from Sam Knowles of the Tigers. Wins his team of three, and there goes Knowles in again for that challenge. This time it falls out for Curry. Prince-Anoski couldn't get there for United, and the orange shirts come back. This time Sam Gilder puts it out of play, and it'll be thrown for Harrington United. 8.5 minutes remaining before half time. Now Harrington United, top of the box. Can they manufacture an opportunity? Tigers hack it away. Kick down the right there from Jaden Rowley for Harrington United. Curry in the middle. Puts a toe in, but goes all the way to Tom Haynes, who has to clear by foot with that back pass from the Tigers, and it's out of play. So just when you think Camden are just about to put a foothold on the match, Harrington United come back again. That's a foul. No advantage there for the Tigers. Kalen Locke, the player being fouled there. And the Tigers manufacture something from this dead ball situation. It's going to be Kalen Locke to take it. Swinging in with his left boot. Locke to the top of the box. And I think that's a corner kick. Yes, it is. A high leg up there from Jaden Rowley, puts it behind. And now Camden with a corner kick. Jake Taylor puts it into the near post. Harrington United deflected away. And now could be on the counter here. Curry with a bit of space in front of him. Curry tries to play it for himself, but Camden dealt with it. Now the return ball there. Dan Anderson down the right. Back in the middle here for Harrington United. Deng shielded over the byline. There'll be a goal kick here for Camden. Tom Haynes to take this goal kick. Both teams would love to take a lead into half-time. If they can manufacture an opportunity. Steedman goes back to the middle. Lewis Gibson. The ball down the middle now. Harry Gilder. Hands in the back. Referee says play on. Robler Mohammed goes back to Tolnay, who clears. And now falls back for the Tigers. Franklin Tripodi back to Sam Gilder. Flick there from Locke. Steedman can't get there. And it'll be a throw into United. So things just breaking down in the final third for both teams at the moment. Great save from Curtis Tolnay earlier on, probably the best chance the Tigers have had. Dan Anderson shielding the ball here for United on the right. Locke gets the ball for the Tigers and Penner puts it over the sideline to give the Tigers a throw in here. Steedman throws it to the edge of the box. Return ball there for Locke from Harry Gilder, but United win it back through Penner. Tripodi with his left foot. In a bit of space here is Tripodi. He's looking across to see what he's got. For United, crosses over, and a deflection there. A very important one from Michael Franklin Tripodi, and it puts it away for a corner kick. Ryan Topolowski, I beg your pardon there, on the surge down the left. Put in a cross, it deflected away for a corner kick now here for Harrington United. Not the best corner kick you've seen. Along the ground to the near post defender for the Tigers. Now the ball lobbed into the box. Falls here maybe. Prince Anoski, the shot is blocked. And Steedman hacks it away for Camden. Ball falls for Curry. For United, he goes back. Penner. Prince Anoski flicks it on, but Tom Haynes will get it there for the Camden Tigers. So just on 3 minutes remaining here in the first half. Can either team score before the break? Which will be a huge momentum shift in the match if they can. The ball down the left-hand side. And it's going to be a corner kick. No, a goal kick. Sun setting here at Emerald Hills Reserve. In the southwest of Sydney. Beautiful winter's day. It's been a tight match to date. Not many opportunities either end as both teams are looking to secure 3 points here this afternoon. A ball over the top there from the Tigers. Jack Haynes. And Tigers have received a throw in on the far side. Can they convert something here in the shadows of half-time? In goes a long throw towards the centre of the box. It's headed away there from Robler Mohammed, and a shot that's well and truly wide, and it'll be a goal kick. I think coach of Harrington United, Jordan Anderson, will be happy to have a clean sheet at half-time. No doubt his custodian, Murray Stellard from the Tigers, will as well, but maybe the Tigers have created just a little bit more in the opening half, but haven't been able to convert. Still time to go. Locke. Locke down the right-hand side. Isolated with his back to goal. Tussle for the ball. Prince Anoski does well. And hacks the ball to the middle. Good touch there from Franklin Tripodi. Deng. Can't get there, neither can Curry. He does. Does well to keep it in. Looks for Deng. Finds him. Deng here for United. Down the right-hand side. Pushes the ball through, but it's too heavy. And safe in the hands of Tom Haynes, who delivers out to the right here to Stedman. Now Tigers playing it through the feet. Jack Haynes. Harry Gilder goes all the way back to brother Sam. And Franklin Tripodi looking up ahead. Once again recycling the ball. Trying to find that advantage. Showing patience here, the Tigers. Jack Haynes with a bit of space. Just took a little heavy touch there. Just stopped his forward momentum. And referee Jared Daniels says that'll do us for the first half here at Emerald Hills Reserve. A tight contest. Maybe not blessed with quality, but both teams willing and trying hard to try and secure victory for their respective sides here this afternoon. So at halftime here at Emerald Hills Reserve in the West Group Round 12 M League first grade fixture, it's Harrington United 0, Camden Tigers 0. We'll take a short break for halftime. Make sure you join us for the second half. We'll see you then. Welcome back to Emerald Hills Reserve for the second half of this West Group Round 12 fixture in the Men's League First Grade between Harrington United and the Camden Tigers. Stalemate here at the break. No score on the board. Both teams trying hard, but just not happening at the moment in the final third for both teams. So referee Jared Daniels about to get us underway for the second half here. Great to have your company on the Macarthur Football Association YouTube page. Will we have a winner here at the end of 45 minutes? Referee Jared Daniels says, go, let's do your best, boys. And we'll see how we go. Curtis Tolnay takes an early ball here. The skipper for the Hornets. He rolls it out. Dan Anderson under pressure there. Goes down the right-hand side looking for Deng. But headed away there from Alex Reid. And away for a throw-in for the Camden Tigers. As the sun sets here at Emerald Hills Reserve this afternoon, any apologies for the quality of the broadcast. The sun is right in the eyes of the lens, and the camera crew doing the best they can to give you the quality pictures and sound out of Emerald Hills Reserve this afternoon. So the Camden Tigers in their orange tops, black shorts and orange socks. They'll be running from right to left on your screen in the second half. And Harrington Park in the all dark strip with a white sash. They'll be running from left to right as the Hornets take a throw in on the far side. Prince Ineski fighting hard, wins a free kick for the home team on the far side. So it'll be the Hornets to take this free kick through Robley Muhammad, the left-footed, into the box. The ball bounces, but Sam Gilder gets it away for the Tigers up towards halfway. A nice touch there, out on the left-hand side. Harry Gilder cuts back in. Just took one touch too many, but it falls back now for Franklin Tripodi. Jake Taylor, a lovely ball down the right-hand side. In comes a cross over the head there and had to be headed away from behind. So good passage of play there from the Tigers early in the second half. Jake Taylor with a nice ball down the right. And the Tigers win an early corner kick here in the second half. Gibson. Tolnay gets a touch. The ball's still here with the Tigers on the edge of the 18-yard box. In it comes the cross. Headed away from the Hornets. It's a scramble. Deng trying hard to keep it upright and the ball at his feet. He does well there for Harrington United. And they get out of that tight situation there. Although they give the ball away now. And a heavy touch there. See, Serre gets it back. Now, a lovely ball on the left-hand side here from Sepulveda. Almost looking for Deng and intercepted there from Alex Reid. And he goes back to Tom Haynes. And a familiar recycling of the ball here for the Tigers. Harry Gelder on the turn, down the right-hand side. A ball through the middle there. Comfortably picked up by Curtis Tolnay, but there's a Tigers player down over on the far side. Referee Jared Daniels finding a free kick here for Camden. An incident I didn't see, must have been off the ball. So Camden again with another attacking opportunity early in the second half. In it comes. Tripodi Franklin Tripodi couldn't quite get an effort on goal, and they start again. Steadman. Harry Gilder. Down the right for the Tigers. Franklin Tripodi playing a bit higher here in the second half. And the ball's out of play on the far side. Ball breaks here for Camden. Harry Gilder looking to up the ante here, the Tigers, in the early part of the second half. Gibson looks for a pass down the right. Couldn't quite find the mark as Penner gets it away for the Hornets. Back it comes, Jack Haynes for the Tigers. Shields the ball nicely. Out to the right-hand side, Steadman. In the middle there, a touch from Sam Knowles. Couldn't find a teammate, and now come United. Back up the other way. Deng, outnumbered here. Turns, goes back. Alex Reid tried to get there, but the flag's up here on the near side. But referee will play advantage. Tom Haynes rolls it out. To Sam Knowles. Steadman, back to Sam Knowles. Franklin Tripodi playing back there now. Did in the first half. Lewis Gibson looking for a long sweeping pass to Harry Gilder. A lovely ball out on the right. Can the Tigers manufacture something here? Lock on the inside. Was that a penalty kick? Yes, it is. Referee Jared Daniels had no hesitation in pointing to the spot as Locke was shouldering for the ball, and Dylan Penner was adjudged to have fouled Kalen Locke, and a penalty kick here in the 6th minute of the second half, and the Tigers have a golden opportunity here to take the lead at Emerald Hills Reserve. It's going to be Harry Gilder on the spot for the Tigers, up against Curtis Tolnay in goal for the Hornets. Harry Gilder. It's a goal. He started. The referee, Jared Daniels, says that's a goal. And the Tigers take the lead there. He hesitated just as he was about to take it. Tolnay committed one way. He went to the corner. And there are protestations here from the Hornets players. But the goal will stand here for the Camden Tigers. And in the 7th minute of the second half, it's Harrington United 0, Camden Tigers 1. The Harrington United players calling for a retake, and there might be a yellow card issued here. Oh, no, he was just writing the note down to say Harry Gilder scored the goal, so no card. Play on. Tigers take the early lead in the second half here, and it could be a vital one as well as far as their season is concerned, as Haynes goes through the middle. A touch there. Through the middle, was he impeded? Referee says no. Fair contest between Curtis Tolnay and Harry Gilder, who were just opposing each other a few seconds ago. The referee said, all good, play on. Referee Jared Daniels doing a lot of commentating himself along this match, explaining to the players his decisions. Again down the right, was that a push in the back? Play on is the call from Jared Daniels as the Tigers look to double their lead here early in the second half. In comes the cross. And it goes across the face, and now Deng comes away with it for the Hornets down the right-hand side. Rowley with a pass, gets the return ball. Jaden Rowley for Harrington United. Down the middle, but out comes Tom Haynes, takes it comfortably there. So is that penalty successful kick a momentum changer here for the Tigers? Or can the Hornets fight back? As Tolnay came out with long strides there to get rid of that ball, and Sam Knowles to Gibson, who does well with the touches and shields the ball for the Tigers. And almost an errant back pass, and Franklin Tripodi had to be awake there. The ball went in between him and Sam Gelder, and he gets it away. Curtis Tolnay. Rowley. Reece Smith down the right. Headed away by Locke. Again. Handball against Mateo Saray, and the Tigers get on with it quickly now. Down the left-hand side, Harry Gilder gets inside the box for the Tigers, and a good piece of defending there from Harrington United. And I think it was right back Jaden Rowley there. A good timely challenge. Puts it away for a corner kick. The Tigers really pressing now to double their advantage here in the second half for an Emerald Hills reserve. Come out with more purpose in the second half. Been rewarded with a goal from a penalty kick from Harry Gilder in the 7th minute. And now look to double their advantage here with another corner kick from the left. Caden Locke to take this. And it goes, top of the box. It bounces to the other way, but a scissors volley didn't quite work out there for the Tigers. And over the top there from Sam Knowles, and it'll be a goal kick here for Harrington United. Hornets go long down the right. Topolowski fighting for the ball off the Tigers, and it'll be a throw in for Harrington United. So United with a free kick just on their side of halfway. Robley Mohammed goes down the right, finds Schmidt. Schmidt crosses over. The Tigers get in the way. Deng looking for a throw in, but the ball stops dead. Back to Jaden Rowley. Anderson in the middle of the park. Chips run over now for Deng, who's offside. Tom Haynes to take this goal kick, goes short. Tigers look to build on their advantage here early in the second half. Penalty by this man, Harry Gilder. Goes back to brother Sam, who hurriedly gets it away down the middle of the pitch. It still might work out for the Tigers here. Sam Knowles chasing it, but it veers out to the left and out to the right. Crossover, Sam Knowles couldn't get a touch on it, and hurriedly put away there from Penner and away for a throw-in. So the Tigers really pressing their claims here for a second goal as Harry Gilder takes the throw-in. Play on's the call. Franklin Tripodi goes back down the left, and Topolowski puts it out over the sideline. There'll be another Tigers throw. Looks like it's going to be a long throw here from Michael Franklin Tripodi. Once again, into the top of the box, heads up, across the face, and United will come away with it. Topolovsky in the middle of the pitch. Hassle there from Alex Reid. The Tigers win the ball back, a long-range shot, and a top save from Curtis Tolnay. He was backing back, and he palmed it over the bar, and he prevents Harrington United from going down by 2. I think it might have been Lewis Gibson with that shot there. Absolutely thumped it from distance. But Tolnay up to the task, backing back, kept his balance and palmed it over the bar. So Gibson now with a corner kick for Camden. Swings it into the back stick, but too big. And he'll be away for a goal kick. So play exclusively in the half of Harrington United. In the second half here, Camden Tigers taking a lead with a penalty kick to Harry Gilder successful. And just over 15 minutes gone in the second half, and the Tigers won, leading Harrington United 0. Dan Anderson gets physical in the middle. Now Sepulveda goes for a long-range slob shot. Tom Haynes backing back, takes it over his head. And comfortably for the Tigers as Gibson now looking for some space out on the left. Reid goes back to Tripodi. Franklin Tripodi. Gibson again. Sam Gelder. As the Tigers look to promote the ball into the half here of Harrington, Luke Taylor gets a second go. And now an opportunity again for the Tigers for Locke. Comes across to the other side. Excuse me, he's fouled in the process by Dan Anderson. And it'll be a free kick here for Camden Tigers as the momentum keeps shifting their way here in the second half. So Caelan Locke over the ball here for Camden. Will he have a pop from long range? Or will it be Lewis Gibson? No, it's Locke, left-footed! And again, Tolnay had to be on his game and puts it away behind the byline. That was going for the top corner. Curled it in beautifully there by Caelan Locke. But once again, Curtis Tolnay to the rescue of Harrington United. So Locke again, this time with a corner kick on the far side, a left-footed in-swinging corner. In it comes to the middle, headed down by Jack Haynes. A fight for the ball. Tolnay gets a punch in and over the top with that volley there. And referee says goal kick to Harrington United. It was Alex Stedman there with that volley attempt. Comfortably over the bar. Curtis Tolnay has plenty of work to do here in the opening 18 minutes of the second half. Certainly keeping his side in the contest. Referee says play on. Jack Haynes sandwiched there with a Malachi crunch. And referee Jared Daniels might be producing the first yellow card. He does. It goes against Harrington United. Dan Anderson there, just preventing the passage of play there from the Tigers. So Michael Franklin Tripodi over the ball here for Camden. A long way out. Franklin Tripodi goes for a long-range effort, but it was always going over the top. And a goal kick eventuates for Harrington United. So the Tigers trying to apply the screws here and try and secure a second goal. And a bit of a buffer in the second half. Hornets can hardly get out of their own half at the moment. Deng. And a good tackle there from Jake Taylor. Sees the ball over the sideline as the Hornets, and they find the energy after all that defending to try and come back up the other end and apply some pressure on the Tigers' goal. Jaden Rowley with a throw for Harrington United. Mohammed over the top from Prince and Esky, but only finds Tom Haynes in goal for the Tigers. It's all comfortable for Camden at the moment. With a victory here this afternoon, they can jump to third spot on the ladder and jump Gunners FC if the score remains the same. Now, Jack Haynes, plenty of orange shirts in front of him. Harry Gelder looking for a double here for Camden. Cuts back to his right. Gelder gets it. Steadies onto his right foot. Finds the near corner. Not much Curtis Tolnay could do from that distance. And the Camden Tigers doubling their advantage now with their second goal in the second half. And that was a selection. Who do I pass to? Because just orange shirts streaming down the pitch. And Harry Gelder secures his brace. He cuts it back from his left to his right. And here at Emerald Hills Reserve in the second half, after 19 minutes of play, just approaching the 20-minute mark, it's Harrington United 2, Camden Tigers 0. So a tough mountain to climb now for the home team to try and come back. Once again, Harry Gelder into space, but Tolnay will get there comfortably. The skipper, who's done a mountain of work for the Hornets in goal, especially here in the second half. Foul there from Alex Reid. Free kick for Harrington United. Sepulveda looked to stride through that gap there, but was fouled in the process. Jaden Rowley. Can the Hornets pull one back here in the second half? In it goes, top of the box. Headed away there from Franklin Tripodi. A shot, and it's in the corner! The Hornets! Is there a sting in the tail for the home team, Harrington United? What a great strike there from Prince Anoski. Left edge of the box to the top right corner. And the timing of the reply has been sublime because the Hornets look down and out. But now with that goal, have got themselves back in the contest. Harrington United 1, Camden Tigers 2. The ball just fell from that free kick situation out to the left edge of the box. And Prince Anaski just said, give it to me. I'll get it done, and he does. Harry Gelder now for the Tigers up the other end with 2 goals himself. The ball's still in play. Harry Gelder pops it straight into the hands there of Curtis Tolnay. So Harrington United back in this contest now in the setting sun here at Emerald Hills Reserve. Approaching the midway point of the second half. Harrington United 1, Camden Tigers 2. And they produce another piece of quality like that and set the Tigers back on their heels. So just over 20 minutes left here at Emerald Hills Reserve. Tigers look to be cruising at 2-0, and then an immediate reply from the Hornets sees them back in the contest as the ball comes out to the left-hand side. Harry Gelder fighting out hard. And a free kick goes in favour of Harrington United. As Reece Smith was fighting out with the ball there with Harry Gilder, and wins his team a free kick here for Harrington United. Smith down the right. Deng. Back to Smith. And the ball bouncing off his feet a bit too far for his liking, and Franklin Tripodi with a long throw. Schmidt gets a foot in for United as they look to build here. Can they manufacture another opportunity? Deng, outstretched, couldn't control it. Alex Reid. Deng gets it back here for Harrington United. Slips the ball down the right-hand side. Topolovsky. Sam Gilder comes across and does well for the Tigers and puts it out of play. So Harrington United with some belief after that goal. Reece Smith down the right-hand side. Topolovsky to his left foot. Back to Deng. Rowley back in the middle. Dan Anderson pops it back in for Harrington United. It was a very awkward bounce. Tom Haynes was struggling there in the last second. He wasn't quite sure where the crossbar was. And he paddles it just over for a corner kick. Excuse me, for Harrington United. That ball bouncing very awkwardly there, and Tom Haynes just losing his bearings there for a moment, but was able to keep the ball out. So a corner kick here for Harrington United. An opportunity to get all square here at Emerald Hills Reserve. In it goes. Haynes pops it forward. Still couldn't claim it. And away there from Franklin Tripodi. But the ball has crossed the byline and we'll have another corner kick. So the setting sun posing a few problems here for the Tigers. Players are looking right into it, as is the cameraman's lens. In it comes. A bit too big. And thankfully for the Tigers, I'll start with a goal kick. That sun's getting very low at the moment. So once again, apologies if the pictures aren't full of quality. We're trying our best up here in the conditions we have. But the sun will be setting as we speak and get lower as the contest goes on. So 16 minutes remaining here in the match. It's Harrington United 1, Camden Tigers 2. Tom Haynes pumps it up to halfway, headed by Jack Haynes, headed by towards Gelder on the left-hand side. Too much there as Tyler Reid couldn't quite catch up with that one for the Tigers. Jaden Rowley goes long. Sam Gilder didn't quite get it on the first occasion. Coming through there very aggressively was Adrian Sepulveda, but commits a foul in the eyes of referee Jared Daniels, and it'll be a free kick here for the Camden Tigers. That looking in the sun and that awkward bounce on this pitch here, and Sam Gilder was on the back foot. Referee telling Sepulveda, you're just too aggressive on that occasion. And a free kick it stays. Gilder. Tyler Reid couldn't get a touch, but it falls for Harry Gilder here of the Camden Tigers. Lewis Gibson, will that have too much on it? It does, and be a throw in for Harrington United on the far side. Pardon me. The Hornets. Can they make a late comeback here and get a result in this match? Schmidt. Back to Rowley. Rowley looking for options. Goes short, replacement player on the field. Jesse Mugisha. Luke Taylor. Alex Reid now under pressure there. Franklin Tripodi. Sam Gilder. Luke Taylor, and the Tigers do well to release that pressure valve going down the right-hand side now. Alex Steadman. Lock. With his left boot, crosses over top of the box. Penner gets a foot in for United. Another opportunity for Gibson, but this time on his left boot. Couldn't quite get the power he wanted, and it was wide of the mark. So just on 15 minutes remaining here in the match. As things stand, Camden Tigers in third spot on the live ladder. Above Gunners FC. I'm sure all the Gunners people will be cheering on Harrington United to score another one here. There's Dan Anderson. The big frame of Dan down the right-hand side. Now ball here for Curry. Slipped in through Schmidt. Curry on the right-hand side. Cuts it back in the middle. Topolowski here for Harrington United. Trying to dance around. Sam Gelder bustles and hustles. And so does Franklin Tripodi. But he was fouled, as Topolowski was a little bit too enthusiastic there. And a free kick emanates for the Camden Tigers. So the Tigers, they'll be looking for a third here if they can to try and seal the victory this afternoon, but Harrington United want none of that at the moment. They're coming back with some of their own. Schmidt in the middle, gives it away. Alex Reid goes back. Franklin Tripodi gets a return ball there from Jack Haynes. Under pressure there. And taken off by Curry. Curry for United. Still with Curry on the right edge of the box. Got no support at the moment. Chris Curry looking for a teammate. And in the foul of getting to the support there, Jesse Mugisha gives away a free kick. As Harry Gelder goes one way, comes the other, finds space, and a beautiful pass to Jake Taylor here in space, but well read there by Jaden Rowley, and back come United down the right-hand side. The ball will fall for Curry. No, it doesn't. Rebounds nicely here for Alex Reid, who gets a push in the back for the Tigers. And Rowley tracking back. Gives away a foul. So we've got an interesting prospect here in the final few minutes. Camden were looking for a third, and the Hornets, can they sting their opponents with one against the run of play? Franklin Tripodi in the middle. And Harrington United come away with it down the left-hand side. The goal scorer, Prince Ineski, speeding away down the left, cuts back in the middle. Still there with the Prince, but Camden get it away. Now Dan Anderson for Harrington United. Jesse Mugisha. Chris Curry. On the right-hand side now, Schmidt. Crosses over, Schmidt. Oh, and an opportunity there. Couldn't get the contact for Harrington United. Topolowski coming in at the far post. Any kind of touch there, and it would have had Tom Haynes under pressure, but couldn't come up with one, and it'll be a goal kick here for Camden. Tom Haynes looking to clear as far away as possible from his own goal. Up towards halfway. Dan Anderson gets a touch for the Hornets. It works out now for Curry. Still going, and a great sliding tackle there from Luke Taylor for the Tigers. Gelder on the left-hand side. Gelder slips in the gap. Still with Gelder, and in the end, Schmidt puts in a foot at the end and pushes it away for a throw-in. So thankfully the sun is setting on some low clouds in the horizon, and We're in the shadows here at Emerald Park, Emerald Reserve, and it'll be a yellow card against Harrington United. Silly play there from Reece Smith. He did all that good work with the defence and got rid of the ball, and referee Jared Daniels had no hesitation in offering up a yellow card. Haynes does well. Alex Reid on his left boot, inside the box. Still here for Camden. Gibson looking to line up. Left foot. Takes a deflection. And finally United get it away. Princeneski, couldn't find Curry there. Intercepted by Michael Franklin Tripodi. Tigers through Haynes. Still looking to score here to shut United out of the contest. Tripodi Jones down the left-hand side. A replacement player on the field for Camden. So we're inside the final 10 minutes here in the shadows at Emerald Hills Reserve. Harrington United 1, the Camden Tigers 2. The Tigers look to have got right on top of United, but a cracking goal 2 minutes after the second from Harry Gilder from Camden by Harrington United's Princeneski. As Gibson with a corner kick for the Tigers. Tolnay punches it away. Curry. Jesse Mugisha. We're going to throw in for the Hornets here. They'll be pushing for a second goal to try and get a result here this afternoon. They were outplayed in the opening 20 minutes or so in the second half, but they've come back as Mugisha puts a ball right across the field to the goal scorer, Princeneski. The Prince working hard for his team today. Slides a ball down the left-hand side and offside. And against Harrington United, Dylan Penner drifting in an offside position on the far side. Free kick taken by the Tigers. Now Harry Gilder out on the left-hand side, drifting away. Gilder with his left boot goes to the far stick, and Curtis Tolnay at full stretch deals with it for Harrington United and offers his team another lifeline here. Jaden Rowley. Jesse Mugisha. Couldn't find Curry. And Franklin Tripodi gets the ball for the Tigers, who's been busy in defence today. As we have some substitutions coming on now that I can see on the other side with the sun not fully over our eyes. So Kayla Locke, the player, being replaced for Camden. Head tennis there. Coming through was Mateo Saray, but couldn't quite control that last touch, and it goes through to Tom Haynes, who over the top finds Franklin Tripodi. Alex Reid. Still with Alex Reid. Bit of space now here down the left-hand side. He goes in the middle. Finds Blake Grishala, the player on for Camden. Harry Gilder along the byline, still with Gilder. And a good piece of defending in the end, a free kick. Give it away there. Reece Smith working hard for his team down the right here in defence. Stopping the progress of Gilder and then winning a free kick. As Curtis Tolnay looks to go long into the half of the Tigers. Franklin Tripodi tracking back with that header. Now Sam Gilder out on the right-hand side. Headed away over the sideline from Robley Mohammed for Harrington United. Jack Haynes couldn't get there for the Tigers. Grishola gets a return ball here for Camden. Trying to tiptoe their way to the sideline. Crossed over. And Harrington United get it away. Alex Stedman couldn't win out there. Dan Anderson gives away a throw in the end. Alex Stedman to take it. We're inside the final 5 minutes here at Emerald Hills Reserve. Harrington United 1, Camden Tigers 2. And the Tigers maintain their advantage and jump to third spot on the first grade West Group M League ladder. Under pressure there was Robley Mohammed, but he sees the ball safely out over the byline as time is now the enemy of Harrington United. Camden still trying to secure a third late on in the piece. Luke Taylor. Jack Haynes. Now an opportunity here on the right-hand side, a crossover. Was there a deflection? No deflection. As Blake Grishola couldn't find the target there. Curtis Tolnay, nicely headed there from Schmidt. This time clearance there from Alex Reid will give Harrington United a throw. As we're in the final minute of play here at Emerald Hills Reserve. Can United pull one back here late in the piece? Schmidt puts a ball through, headed away from the defence there of the Tigers. Mateo hooks the ball back into the box, but it'll be comfortably taken by Tom Haynes. And a free kick here for Harrington United, according to referee Jared Daniels. Can't quite work out what that was for. Might have been something off the ball after the ball had left the scene, but nonetheless, it's a final opportunity here for Harrington United to try and get a result from this fixture here this afternoon. Jaden Rowley to deliver the ball, the same player as when United did the first goal. In behind, it's a scramble. And a shot from Curry off the crossbar and over the top and away for a goal kick, according to referee Jared Daniels. That was more placement there from Chris Curry, and it crashed off against the crossbar. I think Tom Haynes was beaten there. No luck for Harrington United. The ball just wouldn't dip under the bar. Curry again in the middle of the park. Hassling here for the Hornets. The Prince, a deflected shot, and Tom Haynes had to be at his best again, backing back, taking the ball above his head. So the Hornets finishing with a flurry here at Emerald Hills Reserve. But can they find the back of the net? In the final seconds here, Gelder gets the return ball. And wins a throw in, and things will be steadied here by Camden. There'll be no hurry to take this throw in, I can tell you. I had my wires crossed about being in the last minute. There's 90 seconds left. The setting sun playing tricks on my eyes. So we're just surpassed the 88th minute. Play on here for the Tigers. From distance, Lewis Gibson off the post. Colday didn't know much about it. The ball came back and rebounded off him. Absolutely crushed there from Lewis Gibson. Still in play here for Camden. Still here for the Tigers. Luke Taylor trying to barge through the gap. There'll be a throw-in for Harrington United. Camden will be happy the ball's down there. They won't be rushing for this one. So we are in the final 15 seconds. I don't think there'll be enough time for Harrington United to have an opportunity on goal. That late flurry there. And that's it. Referee Jared Daniels says that'll do us here at Emerald Hills Reserve in this West Group round 12 fixture. Pretty much a stalemate in the first 45 minutes with no goals being scored to half-time. The Tigers upped the ante in the early part of the second half. Harry Gilder with a successful penalty kick in the 7th minute, then doubled his tally a few minutes later with a nicely taken right-footed shot from close distance. And you thought the Tigers would run away, but a mercurial goal from Prince Aneski. A beautiful right-footed strike from the top left of the 18-yard box into the right corner. Gave the Hornets a bit of life and a hope. And Chris Curry right at the death there, crashing that shot off the crossbar, but not to be for Harrington United today. Your victors this afternoon here at Emerald Hills Reserve. It was Harrington United 1, Camden Tigers 2. Thanks very much for tuning in for this Macarthur Football Association YouTube round 12 fixture in the West Group M League competition. Thanks for your company. I'm Jack Bulick. Bye for now. We'll see you all again next time.